Hi everyone. So we've been doing some API calls in JavaScript using the fetch calls, uh, getting data from APIs, but we're not really doing anything cool with it, right? We're just sort of logging it. It might be nice to display that list of repositories here on this web page. The good news is that this is the easiest part of the lecture because you've done this before. This, at the end of the day, is an array of repos. We saw that. If we refresh the page, it's right here. Or I don't even have to refresh, it's already here. And it's an array of objects. And you've taken arrays of objects and rendered them to the page. So if we were to do that here, all we would need to do is do our rendering stuff. So if we make a function render repos, it's going to take an array of repos, and we're also going to, we'll say list style equals document.query selector ul, and we will map over that that list of repos that we get, and for each repo we're going to I'm going to do a neat little thing here. I'm going to open up with parentheses because that will let me with an arrow function return this whole thing, which is what I want to do, and build a template with it. It's kind of a little nicer than having to use the return keyword. Again, told you I'd use more arrow functions, and I want you to be comfortable with the idea of using arrow functions. So we're going to make an li element for each repo, and we want the name of the repo. There we go, name. So that's the name key. Repo.name, and maybe we want the owner of the repo, which is me in this case, but right here we can go into the owner key and there's a login. So we'll do something like label this owner repo.owner.login, I think it was. Cool. And then maybe we do like size. Sure, we'll do repo size. That seems fine. Size $repo.size. Okay. And then we're going to join that so that it's one big string, and then take list element dot inner HTML, set it equal to our new template. And now, rather than console logging the data, we'll take the data and feed it into render repos. And if I did this right, there we go. We did an API call, got some data, brought it to our web page, and we looped over it. We mapped over it and built a template, and we put it on the page. Here's a list of my repositories in GitHub. If we go to GitHub, and we see a list of all my public repositories, it's not going to be sorted in the same order, but we'll find every one of those repositories. Reacto, 22 Reacto, there it is. Albums, there it is. Oh, and just to make it even more more exciting, we can put that last updated date on there too. So let's, I want to console log that data again. Just so I see the shape of it. Updated at this date. Cool. So we can put last updated and repo.updated at. So this is gonna be like a weirder looking string. It's gonna kind of be year, month, day, YYYY, but it should still be pretty easy to see. So July 12th, 2022. Albums is right here. This one was August 19th, 2017, and you can see that's the same data right here. So we are getting actual, hopefully this impresses you, we're getting data about my repos and putting on the site. You can build an application hooking into the GitHub API and search for users' repos or whatever you want to do. I mean, you can do that on the website, but that's the point of APIs. You are kind of hooking into the functionality of their website and being able to get the data that they have, and it extends GitHub's use cases, and folks can build integrations on it and all kinds of cool stuff. But APIs are super nice. You can go get data on all kinds of different things. We're going to use a variety of APIs in this class. So I guess one last thing I'll show is, wouldn't it be cool if, rather than just fetching repos for me, we could do it for anyone like I just described. So I'd like you to think about it a bit. Hopefully you can maybe figure out the piece that would need to change to handle all users and devise a solution yourself. But if not, you can see it in the last video. So thanks for watching.